I need to talk about athletes today. Kids in the Pee Wee leagues, Pop Warner leagues, junior high, high school, university, young people who are going into the Olympics, going into professional athletics. And, of course, there's a failed myth that says that exercise is good. Just a blank statement that exercise is good is a failed medical theory. When you take all professional sports together and you look at the average lifespan of all professional athletes is 62, you take out professional football players, the average lifespan of professional football players is 51, and there's never been a professional athlete ever lived to be 100. So there's a problem with athletics here. Okay, and professional athletes, of course, they have the best personal trainers, they got sports medicine doctors, they got nutritionists, they get paid, the top ones get paid $5 million, $10 million per game just to sleep, eat, exercise, do everything healthy. What a job, what a great job. And of course, and their average lifespan is 62, and there's never been one lived to be 100. So what's going on here? Let's look at a couple of examples. Of course, to understand this, I might as well tell you, I want you to get a hold of my new book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission. The book, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, goes into a lot of this stuff, actual analyses of minerals. And, of course, the CDs, Women, Athletes, and Kids, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, CD. All right? Now, we look at Reggie Lewis. He was the captain of the Boston Celtics, 28 years old. He collapsed with a cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is a simple deficiency of a single mineral. And he was, 2 weeks, he survived, didn't die immediately, but for 2 weeks he was given a light exercise program, just shooting baskets and taking drugs. And he died after 2 weeks from a second cardiomyopathy heart attack in 2 weeks. The cardiologist who cared for him, W. Thomas Nessa, who was the head cardiologist of Harvard Medical School, the head cardiologist of the Boston Celtics, the head cardiologist of the NBA, the head cardiologist of NASA. He ran the Boston Marathon 20 times, and he dropped dead a year and a half after Reggie Lewis did at age 48 from a cardiomyopathy heart attack, a deficiency of a single mineral. And then Jim Fix, okay, in September of 1982, drops dead. He was a darling in the medical world because Jim Fix said, oh, don't take vitamins, minerals, just exercise, just run, and you will keep your arteries clean. He drops dead at age 52 while he's running a marathon. Of course, that belief didn't work well for Jim Fix. His protege, his top student, Brian Maxwell, who was a long-distance runner, Canadian, in 2004, he drops dead at age 51 while he was running. He had 12 gold medals, 3 of which were in the Olympics in long-distance running. And he had just sold, 3 months earlier than his death, he had just sold his Nestle's bought his trademark and his formula for power bars. It was the first sort of granola bar that was commercially sold for athletes, the power bar. For $300 million, and 3 months later, he drops dead while he's running at age 51. Didn't work for him. It should have been a real negative blight on the power bar trademark. Well, I want you to think about this. Athletes sweat. When they sweat, they're sweating out all the nutrients floating around their blood. So sweat is not water, yet they will rehydrate with water. They'll drink the top sports drinks, which have 2 nutrients in it. Gatorade has 2, Powerade has 6. Our sports drink for longevity, Rebound, has 100 nutrients in it, plus that mineral is missing when you get cardiomyopathy heart disease, which is the cause of sudden heart death in athletes. Of course, ruptured aneurysms. There's a gal who was 18 years old. She was with the Florida State basketball team, and she drops dead at age 18 during a game from a ruptured aortic aneurysm, which is caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Okay? And so these things are just tragic, tragic losses. Should not happen. Should not happen. I want you to think about it. When you sweat, unless you've been out drinking the night before, your sweat smells like whatever alcoholic drink you were drinking. And so you can understand how the vitamins and minerals come out in your sweat. Now, if you're not supplementing, you might have 50 vitamins and minerals. You might have 60, 75. If you're supplementing with the 90 for Life program, you'll have at least 90 coming out in your sweat. If you're just drinking water, or you're drinking those sports drinks with 2 or 6 nutrients in it, you're going to have problems. You'll break down. Your tendons, ligaments, cartilage will break down. You get muscle tears, muscle cramps. And then if you don't do something about it, there could be fatal consequences. So I urge you to contact your young associate, get the books Epigenetics, Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, get the CDs, Women, Athletes, and Kids, and the CD, Dead Athletes Don't Lie, and really get on the rebound and the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack. That's going to give you everything you need to maintain the DNA, RNA, genes, and telomeres, little end caps on your chromosomes, that you need to maximize your genetic potential for longevity and health and fending off disease. Speed and strength is what athletes have, okay? And also for intelligence. All the things we consider as being genetic, they're not genetic. Okay, they have to do with what's called epigenetics. That's why I want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, the book Rare Earths and Cures, Women, Athletes, and Kids, the CD, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, the CD. Save yourself. Save the people you love. Even if you're just working out in the treadmill 3 days a week in the gym, get the rebound, get your Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, and get the books and CDs and save yourself and the people you love. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar.